Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad, to take a look at your upcoming holiday weekend. It's Labor Day weekend. Yes, September is almost here, and it's not going to quite feel like August since early September around the Midwest and the Ohio Valley. Now, the cold front moving its way in, and we're going to have a series of these, and so temperatures over the next several weeks looks like it's going to be a little bit below normal, but very, very pleasant for evenings and turn off your air conditioning. Now for Friday, here we go. Again, lots of yellow across the area. There's a patch of dark colors right there. That's where temperatures are going to be a little bit above normal. But this is where the cold front is, and that's going to push those temperatures down towards the Gulf Coast. But also notice that there's a lot of yellow right around in this area, and that's indicative of a cloud cover as well as a lot of rain. This holiday weekend, the southeast and the Gulf Coast is probably where you don't want to be, and I'll show you that here in a bit. Here on Saturday, again, temperatures below normal. That's going to put our highs in the 70s and low temperatures down into the 50s here in the Ohio Valley. It's going to feel absolutely wonderful. Not Labor Day weekend like, but certainly very, very comfortable. And here, this is on your Saturday. On Sunday, not much change. Warms up just a little bit, but here comes the next frontal system working its way in, and that's going to push on its way on Monday. You kind of see again temperatures a little bit closer to normal, but still probably in the upper 70s, maybe even lower 80s right here in the Ohio Valley. But take a look at that L. That guy is going to come in, and take a look what happens in by next Wednesday. Oh, before we get to Wednesday though, let me show you what's going on down in this area. Take a look. There's temperatures are going to be below normal down in the Sunshine State, and wait until you see the precipitation map for Labor Day down in that area. Again, that's not where you really kind of want to be. Look what happens on Wednesday. Very cold air moves its way in. Looks like this is going to be the best chance of seeing some rain right here in the Ohio Valley as well as Midwest. But temperatures are going to be significantly below normal by the middle of next week. All right, precipitation. Here on Friday, not much going on. A little bit of shower activity there in Virginia and West Virginia, up and towards the northeast. But again, look at the southeast. That's where we're going to see a lot of inclement weather. And here on Saturday, it starts to expand a little bit. You can see a big area that's carved out. This is that area of high pressure that's going to give us some cool temperatures again over the weekend, coming right out of central Canada and the battle zone then. So it's going to be warm out in this area, chilly in this area, or I should say comfortable for this time of year. And so between those two areas of air masses is where you find a lot of inclement weather. Sunday, not much change, but once again, take a look at what's going on down here in the Gulf Coast. And then on Labor Day, more. Take a look. Remember I pointed out those cooler temperatures down in Florida and the Gulf Coast? Look what's going on down in your area. And also we're looking at some showers potentially moving its way into the Tennessee Valley, getting closer to the Ohio Valley. But look what happens here on next Wednesday. That next system comes plowing in, giving us a pretty good chance of rain. We need it. We're starting to really dry out here in the Ohio Valley, but that's going to give us another shot of some cool Canadian air for the middle of next week. So there you have your Labor Day weekend right here in the Midwest. It's going to feel very, very comfortable. It's going to be great to have some cookouts and picnics out at some of our area parks. So have a great, safe holiday weekend. I'm George, the Weather Dad.